If you earn money every month but still feel broke, there's a reason, and it's not that you're earning too little. Most people believe money problems are about income, but the truth is much deeper. Today, we'll uncover the hidden reasons your money disappears and what you can do to fix it. Being broke isn't always about how much you make. Millions of people earn salaries, bonuses, or side income, yet they find themselves waiting until payday to breathe again. It's frustrating, it's stressful, and it's unnecessary. By the end of this video, you'll understand why earning more hasn't solved your problems, the real habits that silently drain your money, and simple strategies to take control immediately. This isn't about get-rich-quick schemes. It's about understanding how money behaves and, how to make it work for you. One of the most common reasons people remain broke is lifestyle inflation. So, lifestyle inflation happens when your spending rises as your income rises. You might start off with, a modest phone, a simple wardrobe, and just small bills. Then your salary increases. Suddenly, you upgrade your phone, buy branded clothes, eat out more often, and subscribe to services you didn't even need before. The result? Well, you're earning more, but your expenses rise just as quickly. You aren't actually accumulating wealth, you're just spending more efficiently. Here's an example. You got a $100 raise. You reward yourself with a new gadget costing $120. You're effectively in the same place, or maybe even a bit worse, than before. So, here's the solution. First, recognize lifestyle inflation before it even starts. Then, make sure you increase your savings right alongside any salary increases. And, perhaps most importantly, take a moment to decide what enough really looks like for your lifestyle. Most people don't actually plan their money, they just sort of hope something is left at the end of the month. Without a plan, money tends to flow to convenience, impulse, or just immediate gratification. Bills, subscriptions, and all those little micro-purchases quietly eat up your income. And by the time you realize it, well, there's nothing left. Here's a solution that, honestly, works for just about everyone. Use a simple allocation system. Divide your money into necessities, savings, and, well, a little bit of fun. The key is to tell your money where to go before you even get paid. And, make sure to track every expense, even the small ones. It really adds up. Here's a key tip. A plan doesn't need to be complex. Sometimes a simple notebook or just a phone app is all you need to control where your money goes. Spending is rarely logical, it's emotional, and that's something we all need to remember. Stress, boredom, social pressure, or just the need to feel good. These are the things that drive most impulse purchases. Sometimes you might not even remember what you spent money on, but let's be honest, your bank account definitely does. Here are some classic examples. Buying coffee every day just because it feels like a treat, paying for apps you barely even use, or splurging when your friends or social media kind of push you to do it. So, what's the solution? First, try delaying non-essential purchases for, say, 24 hours. Next, identify your triggers. Maybe it's stress, boredom, or comparing yourself to others. And finally, replace spending with small, positive habits like taking a walk, reading, or cooking something new. Emotional awareness about money is just as important as budgeting. Many adults never learn the fundamentals of managing money. And honestly, they make the same mistakes over and over. paying high-interest debt first, using credit recklessly, and ignoring inflation or savings. These are some of the most common financial mistakes people make. So, here's the solution. Commit to learning some basic finance rules. Watch short educational videos, like this channel, and read beginner-friendly books about money. Education creates awareness. Awareness drives behavior, and behavior creates results. Even when people save, it's often inconsistent or, honestly, just too small. Saving what's left after spending never works. You need automated and intentional saving. So here's an example of a better saving and investing strategy. First, pay yourself first by putting aside 10% of your income into savings before you spend on anything else. Next, set clear goals for your money, like building an emergency fund, saving for short-term needs, and investing for the long term. And, one of the easiest ways to stick to your plan is to automate your transfers, so you never have to decide each month whether to save or not. Consistency beats size every time. Small, regular actions, they really do compound into financial stability. Honestly, being broke isn't just about your income. It's about habits, planning, and, awareness. So, start today by noticing lifestyle inflation, making a simple plan for your money, identifying emotional spending, learning basic financial principles, and, paying yourself first. If this video helped you understand your financial situation, go ahead and hit subscribe to Money Made Simple, and turn on notifications for daily lessons that make money simple for you.